and welcome to day 4 of the 10 minutes for 10 days yoga challenge. Now today we're going to work on balance, and when you're working on balance, it's important to have some good friction with your mat. It's good to have a sticky mat, and it's good to be barefoot. But I'm going to attempt this sequence with my socks on because it's very cold in Bangalore and I just don't feel like taking my socks off. So let's begin. Let's start first with coming into downward dog because it's always a good idea to start with downward dog. So press your hands into the floor. Take a wide distance between your feet and your hands. Rotate the thighs in. Press the armpits down. Really lengthen the back. This is a good asana to begin your day with. Now step forward, Uttanasana. Straighten the upper back if you can. If you are unable to keep straight legs, you can bend your knees also, that's fine. We're going to do this once again. Let's take the legs back, go into your downward dog, lift the tailbone up. And step forward, Uttanasana. Good. And now from here, go ahead and come up. And the first asana that we're going to start with is tree pose. So for tree pose, bring the right leg in, take both hands up, and if you find that it's a little challenging for you to balance, keep looking at a point on the floor or on the wall in front of you. Keep extending the arms up, keep lifting the right thigh up, the knee up. Press your foot into the inner thigh of inner left thigh. Bring the hands down. Now the same thing on the other side, so you're going to bring the left leg up, extend the arms up. The tree pose, all balancing poses are not only about your sense of balance, they're also about your strength. So here also, it's not just about putting the foot up here, it's also about keeping this lift going and extend the arms up. Good, release. Now, let's start with the first transition. And the first transition is going from tree pose to warrior 1. So, first, come to the front of your mat and we will start with left leg up. So, lift your left leg up and arms up. Keep breathing. You can firm up your abdominal muscles, but do not clench anything too tightly. Now, from here, you're going to release the right leg and take the right leg back and come into warrior 1. So keep pressing the right hip forward, left hip back. Press both feet into the floor and extend up. Good. Release. Release the hands and come back to the front of your mat. Now, left leg up, and it is a challenge actually to balance with these socks. But between balance and staying warm, I think today I'll choose to stay warm. So take your hands up. And now from here, take the left leg back and sink the hips down. Pull the left hip forward, keep extending the arms up. And then, now, let's come into the downward dog. So take both hands down, take the hips up, left leg back, and extend as much as you can. Now, step forward into Uttanasana, and once again, come up. Now, take your legs wide apart. And we're going to come to Parshva Konasana. So turn the right foot out. Again, do it to the best of your capacity because if you're doing this first thing in the morning, then your hip might not be so open. So you just want to do as much as you can to work to your capacity. Now, take both hands up, exhale out, bend the right leg. So here you are in warrior 2. Now place the right fingertips on the floor, extend the left hand out, continue sinking the hips down and press the back foot into the floor. Keep reaching out with the left hand. Good. Come back into warrior 2 and release, hands down. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So pull the right foot in, left leg out. Take your hands up, out to the sides, warrior two. Now from here, fingertips on the floor, extend the right hand out. Sink the hips down, press your feet down. It's a good idea to open up the hip first thing in the morning as well, gently. And then come back into warrior two, hands down, walk the legs in. And then go into your downward dog. So again, you stretch the hips. Now square them by rolling the thighs in, pressing the hands down, lifting up. And whenever you're in downward dog, you can inhale and then exhale through the mouth. It helps in getting the body to relax more. Okay, now step forward, Uttanasana, and come up. Now, let's go from Parshva Konasana to half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. So again, Ardha Chandrasana is not an easy posture. If you need some support under your hand, you are welcome to take it. Now, let's start off with a smaller Trikonasana. You're going to take your hands up, exhale out to the sides, and in my classes I usually have students place the left hand on the waist, bend the right leg as though you are doing, you're doing your warrior two, and then place your fingertips on the floor, okay? And as you gain your bearings with your right hand, then start to lift the left leg up. Open the chest and try to open, bring the right rib cage forward, left rib cage back, and extend the left hand up. Arms are in a straight line. Pull the toes in. Good. Hand back on your waist. Bend the right leg. Then again, come up into your mini warrior two and bring the hands down. Now, let's go to the other side of the mat and do the same thing. Okay, so now you're going to place your right hand on your waist, left hand up, bend your left knee and extend your hand out and place your fingertips on the floor as you find your bearings. Take the right hand up, keep rotating the right thigh in, extend the right hand up. Pull the toes in, it helps. Pull the left rib cage forward, right rib cage back. Open up. Press your foot down. Good. Bend the left leg and come up and hands down. And it's very cold in Bangalore, but I've already started to feel warm. Okay, so now the last variation or the transition for today is from Garudasana to Warrior 3, which is I think one of the most complex ones that we're doing today. So to begin with, let's come into Garuda Asana. So I am going to come to the front of my mat and we'll start with the right leg first. So you are going to take the right leg up and take it around the left leg. Even if the leg doesn't go all the way around, you can try to tighten it as much as you can. Now, bring your left hand under the right and stay here in Garudasana. Keep breathing. Focus on a point. Now release your arms. Release the legs. Stay on that left leg and extend into Warrior 3. And once again come up and right leg goes around the left, right elbow under the left. Sorry, left elbow under the right. And then release and hands down. So again, try to the best of your ability. Okay, now let's do the same thing on the left side. So take the left leg up and rotate it around or turn it around the right leg. Now right elbow under the left. And sink your hips down. Keep lifting your elbows up. And then release the arms, release the feet, and come into your Warrior 3. and then come up again, and then rotate again and come into your Garudasana. And release and leg down. Now come into your downward dog again. Downward dog is great to start and end your sequences with. Push the thighs back. Good. Now knees on the floor and sit in your Vajrasana. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this little sequence. It is a little tough. It can be combined with the other workout that you're doing for today, or it can be done standalone. It's quite fun also actually, because some of these asanas are just fun to sort of move around with. So yeah, so I hope you're enjoying this sequence and like the series of sequences, and join me again tomorrow for day 5 of the 10 minutes for 10 days yoga challenge. Thank you.